Did you know that the Small Business Act of America mandates the federal government spend 23 to 26% of its budget with small businesses? Dr. Karwanna D is a government contract strategist and the author of Don't Duck the Government, They've Got Your Money. She is on a mission to help entrepreneurs learn how to grow their business by landing government contracts. And she is joining us here in studio today. Welcome. It's good to have you.
Great to be here.
Yeah, all right, let's jump right into it. How did you discover that government contracts were the key to growing a small business?
I discovered government contracts when I was barely making $30,000 a year as a videographer and photographer, and I was freelancing for a billionaire and asked him how he did it. And he told me it was government contracts, so I figured it out. It took me a couple years, but the first contract that I landed was $70,000, and I was able to double my revenue just by that. And so when I learned that how simple it was to implement this strategy into my business, I landed 2 additional contracts and was able in just 6 months to grow my business to multiple 6 figures.
You asked the right questions for sure. So what types of small businesses then are a good fit to apply for these government contracts?
This actually works for all types of businesses. I had a video production company, but this can work for a food service business, a home-based business, a mental health service provider, you name it. The government actually provides small business contracts for any company that has under 500 employees and generally makes under $20 million a year on a 3-year average.
All right. So are small business owners then earning a consistent revenue then harder than it actually needs to be?
I believe they are making it harder, especially since 86% of small businesses make less than $100,000 a year. But it's probably because many of them are not aware that the government is a great resource to help them close the wealth gaps, or that maybe they're just intimidated by the process. And so I just want more of them to be aware that the government is a better way to go. And when they do this consistently, it can help them really grow their business.
So how can you avoid the biggest pitfalls then and set your boundaries up for those winning bids?
I love helping small business entrepreneurs actually avoid the pitfalls. In fact, I've helped more than 300 of them generate collectively over $20 million in revenue in government contracts. And I do this with a 4-step system. That all begins with the business foundation. The business foundation actually validates their business, but also attracts government agencies. So second, certifications. Certifications is the game changer for actually helping you participate in spending that is set aside for women-owned and minority-owned businesses. Next, we have marketing, and marketing your capabilities to the government is going to be key. And finally, we have proposals, and this is what demonstrates that you understand the capacity and the scope of work to get the job done. And every month I run a 5-day challenge to help small businesses learn how to do business with the government. And to date, I've actually helped over 4,800 get pre-qualified to learn how to do business with government agencies.
That's incredible. We can do that every month with you then.
Absolutely.
And are we also going to find this in your book as well?
Yes, you'll find more information there as well. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming by. Of course, if you want to get more information about how you can enroll in Karwanna's 5-day challenge on how to grow your small business with government contracts, go to govconchallenge.com. Thank you so much again.
It's been great being here.